Hey y'all, welcome and welcome back. It's Kayla, your favorite beauty blogger, and we are here with Private Label. Today we're going to discuss the 7 different shades of blonde hair that Black girls can rock, okay? When it comes to blonde hair, which shade best suits you? Usually, when you're searching for a new hair color, an array of shades come to mind. Throughout the many options, blonde is almost always the color we all decide to go to at least once in our life because it serves as an opportunity to show off our fun side and the undertones everyone discusses. But when we go through the process, Black women are sometimes criticized for wearing shades of blonde over their natural shades. Who says that Black girls can't rock blondes? If anything, we own it, and baby, we kill it. With all of the choices, the shades, the variations, the tones, there's literally a shade of blonde for every Black girl out there. If you're one of those women who hear that blonde is not for Black girls, stay tuned to see just how you could prove the naysayers wrong. Before any hair coloring session, you should consult a stylist. If you want to lift your hair to a specific shade, it may take a few sessions or it can happen in one sitting. Just know, the lighter you go, the longer it will take your hair to lift. The darker you go, it may take as little as 45 minutes. No matter how long it takes, remember that your hair's health is your main priority because overprocessing is going to lead to damage and breakage. The ultimate fear of blonde hair that I hear literally all of the time, Black girls say, it just will not look right. And that's because, girl, you literally have to find your shade. You must treat your hair like shade matching your foundation, ladies. Every skin tone has a different undertone, whether that be warm, cool, or neutral. And this plays a factor in our hair color choices and the best complementary makeup shades. Keep hope alive. There's indeed a shade color out there for you. We have seen Beyoncé, Tyra Banks, Ciara, and many other brown skin beauties rock shades of blondes. We are seeing Black girls with blonde hair killing it all over social media. Black girls are no longer afraid of blonde hair. They're rocking bolder and bolder shades of blondes. Let's talk about golden blonde hair for Black girls. It's a mix of honey hues with almost no brassiness to shine through. The original key here is to try a balayage technique so that the colors melt seamlessly through your lustrous locks. However, even if you do not try the balayage technique, learning how to blend your color and to make sure that everything melts together will give you a sun-kissed look to keep eyes on you. Try this color on some private label extension hair, pair it with some full curls, and baby, you are sure to turn heads. Now, let's get into dark roots. Dark roots aren't your blonde hair nightmare. If anything, dark roots will be your best friend. Dark roots paired with the ash blondes or dirty blonde on brown skin is the image perfection. Seriously, have you seen Jackie Aina? This beauty vlogger constantly is reminding us that anything you could do, baby, Black girls could do better, especially when it comes to hair. Dark roots also help tone down the brightness of blonde hair, making the color change not appear so bold, but still making a statement. Now, let's get into a little color theory. Stick with me. Color theory is universal and it will never change in painting, makeup, or hair color. The 3 primary colors, they're red, blue, and yellow. When they're combined, they create brown or a neutral color. When mixed in fixed portions, the primary colors, they make all other colors on the color wheel. First, to create secondary colors such as green, orange, and violet, and then our tertiary colors. And those are going to be our blue greens and our red orange and so on. Now, on any color wheel, if you go straight across from your starting color, you'll find the color's complementary color. Or when it pertains to hair color, you'll find the color needed to cancel out the unwanted pigment. Now, Kayla, what does all of this mean? So, hear me out. For example, if I lighten my hair to a level 7, it will be an orangey blonde. Now, if I find orange on the color wheel, if I go straight across from orange, I will see blue. This means that I need to use a toner with blue in it in order to cancel out that unwanted orange tone. Now, violet-based toners, they cancel out yellow blondes, such as our 613 hair extensions, and green-based toners, they cancel out or neutralize red. Once you master this theory, you'll basically be a color specialist. When it comes to getting that ash blonde color, hair toner is essential to remove your brassy orange color that you initially have after lifting your natural hair or your extensions. Now, at first glance, it may seem like you've ruined your hair. Trust, I have firsthand experience with the scare of bright orange hair. But toners such as Wella Color Charm in T18 or T14 will lift and deposit color to achieve that beautiful, non-brassy, cool tone blonde that we are all looking for. Of course, guaranteeing that you accurately follow the lightening or bleaching steps. Then we have the rich blondes. Imagine a color where your hair looks like honey. This shade of blondes is the color for you. While this is similar to the golden blonde, it's somehow different. Instead of having multiple techniques, there is one slew of color from root to tip. No balayage, no ombre, no highlights. Do not run for the door just yet. This color complements so many skin tones, from yellow to red undertones to green ones. I have seen this work for everyone when it's done correctly. The key here is to not overprocess the hair. Leaving your color on for too long without the proper tools is what leads to the orange blonde that everyone is so afraid of having. When you're trying to achieve this color, less processing time is more. Now, let's get into our platinum blondes. Dark roots or not. Have you seen this trend yet? Dark roots can save lives and looks, or you can completely abandon it and still rock your hair. While this shade of blonde is not everyone's cup of tea, it's a favorite for a risk taker. This shade suits every tone of brown skin so well that it's a wonder how we slept on it for so long. We have seen the likes of Eva Marcille, Pickford, rock this shade straight out of America's Next Top Model. YouTube beauty blogger Jenny Jenkins, she teaches us how to curl and style it, and so many more women of color who decided to go back against society's ideals of black hair. Platinum blonde is still one of those silent risks that many black women are afraid to try. But given today's hair techniques, we can take anything from a disaster to baby a look when we confidently wear it. We also have pink blonde hair. The fun hair is always in, and pink is a fun color. So why not combine the trend with your hair? We have seen in the last 2 years how untraditional colors are now an everyday thing. Whether we're walking down the street or if we're going to the salon to try something new. The request for non-traditional hair is now vividly accessible. Specifically, pink blonde hair is everything, especially for black girls looking to revamp their style and elevate it to the next level. Imagine taking your ash blonde hair and adding light streaks of faded pink to it. It's definitely a look, right? And now, imagining darkening those roots, chopping it up with the shoulder length bob, and adding in some messy wand curls. Are you convinced yet? Pink has always been one of those colors to steer away from until recently, when it became a complementary color to melanated skin. The best part about this is that as the different shades of blonde vary, there are different shades of pink to get your hands or your hair on. If you are not into making it a 4-month commitment, try a rinse color like Adore's semi-permanent in pink petal, or even Ion's semi-permanent color in rose gold. We can also go with the gray blondes. And no, this is not your grandmother's gray. With the gray color trend still going strong, many have found a way to incorporate this into their blonde hair list. This color varies slightly different from the ash blonde because it provides more color to your already stunning look. While ash blonde gives a bit of a warmth, gray blonde, it comes off as icy and a tad bit bolder. This color is definitely for black girls who love blonde hair because it is not your traditional shade. While we know how to push and break down beauty barriers, we kill it in this area. Every black girl can wear this color with dark roots, ombre, highlights, or even giving full root to tip realness. If you feel risky, try it out and see how much you love it. We can also go with the lilac or lavender blonde. Like its sister of pink hair, lilac or lavender is not something we were ever encouraged to try. It was just like all of the other fun stuff that was only reserved for us once we decided that we can actually do it. Considering that you will have to lift your hair or extensions to achieve different shades of blonde, I encourage you to try something different, and maybe lavender is your look. This very light purple, it gets accomplished by adding a rinse over your blonde hair with the intention of fading it for the color effect. Any black girl can wear this color if she has confidence and the right shade of lipstick. YouTubers, Tumblr, and Instagram beauties everywhere have made this trend possible with their overwhelming confidence and their willingness to simply just be different. So, again, who said black girls couldn't wear blonde hair? Black girls can do anything, especially rock blonde hair. So what have we learned here other than black girls of every shade can rock blonde hair? Black girl hair magic is on the rise and not to be limited or put in a box. When you Google black people with blonde hair, many beautiful images will appear. If anything, we see that no matter your idea for your blonde hair, you can go for it, even if society is completely against it. Deciding on what you want to do with your hair as a black woman is an experience and a fun way to show off your personality in a world that has already decided on your persona. The point is not to prove others wrong, but to show yourself that you could wear any color in your hair that you want. From platinum blonde to golden blonde to pink blonde with dark roots or faded lavender blonde with no roots, how you express yourself through your hair is totally up to you. The best part about all of this is that each color is temporary. Just like our minds, we can change them as often or as little as we like. And if you're super duper apprehensive about coloring your natural hair, no worries, sis. Private Label has an array of 613 or blonde extensions ranging from bundles to even wigs that you can color and tone without the commitment. So, to every black girl out there who believes she cannot rock blonde hair, I dare you to think twice and to try one of these styles that we talked about today, because you might just surprise yourself. Try something new, something different, something outside of your comfort zone, and let us know in the comments below how amazing the perfect shade of blonde made you feel. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you gained great insight on the perfect blonde shade for you. And now that we know that blonde and brown skin is a match made in heaven, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Y'all already know. I can't wait to see you guys in the next one. Peace.